best numbers we've ever had. We're at 10.4 billion certified by the Board of Equalization. A lot of people are excited about the number. I'm excited about that number. We want to keep in mind, though, that we want to write a budget off of our reoccurring revenue. There's about 1.3 billion that could be used for one-time expenses, but it's not reoccurring. So we want to make sure that we don't spend more than we bring in on a regular reoccurring basis. I'm excited about the dollar figure that we have. My first year here, we were 600 million in the hole. My second year, 800 million in the hole. My third year, we were like 1.3 billion in the hole. I don't want us to ever be in that situation again. And so if we look at this certified number, I'd like for us, instead of doing the 95% that we're allowed, maybe keep that around 90 or 91%, that we can hold back some of the money that we can have for a time in the future, because we're going to need that. Plus, we live in very uncertain times economically. We've had all kinds of federal money flow into the state on the PPP loans. That's over $8 billion that came into the state. If we just look at the stimulus payments, we have no idea how much of that came into the families. We look at the child tax credits of $300. We don't know how much that was that came in. And we look today at 7.5 or 7.9% inflation. And so that drives our sales tax collections up. If you're paying more for a product, you're paying more sales tax. You're paying more for vehicles, you're paying more vehicle tax. And so all of those are up. And as that inflationary number begins to track down, our income is also going to come down. We're looking at not records on oil and gas, but we're $114, $120 a barrel. And we all know, as an oil and gas state, that's not going to last. And our history tells us that when that comes down, it's not going to slide down, it's just going to be like a valley. And so we got to be prepared for that. So as we look at the budget this year, even though we have a record BOE number, Board of Equalization number, I think you're going to look at a very conservative approach. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to look at services of Oklahoma. There are some things that we need to make sure we're taking care of. Our schools need to be taken care of. Public safety needs to be taken care of. Mental health needs to be taken care of. And so we'll be working with our counterparts in the House, building a budget that we believe is going to be good for Oklahoma.